Hello comrades, Commissar Bro here today with another episode of our Polish playthrough. That's right, this is Making History 2 War of the World. And frankly, we have found ourselves in a bit of a pickle. That's right. Our enemies have proven to not be pushovers, unfortunately for us. What seemed like an easy victory at first has turned into... how would you put it? A clusterfuck? Yes, a clusterfuck is probably a good way of putting it. Needless to say, we lost our greatest army, made up of quite a couple of divisions, to the Russian horde that exists as the 395th Army. That's right, it was devastating, it was depressing, but we are not letting that stop us from what we know is our rightful destiny. Oh god, I'm even starting to sound like Hitler. Dear jeez. Anyway, the important part here, comrades, is we have cut off the Russian army, completely encircling it, and just waiting for it to run out of weapons and supplies. At that point, we will proceed to rip it apart piece by deliberate piece. Yes, no freaking mercy as far as I'm concerned. After the literal hundreds of thousands of Poles that were captured and slain by our opponents, I see no reason why we should give them any quarter when they gave us none. Anyway, the important part is, we're still fighting, and we're still dying on the battlefields, and yeah, it's not over yet. That's the important part. It is just not over yet. And we have most of our industrial might centered upon building masses of forces to fight in the battles against Russia. Now, we are kind of running out of money, unfortunately, but we are building troops to make up for that loss of money. That's kind of why we're losing money in the first place, is because we are building an absolutely redonkulous amount of troops. I mean, seriously, it's kind of crazy how many troops we're building. Yes, especially considering how much manpower and industry we have. Now, thankfully, we have assistance from our Latvian allies in the Baltic states, who have actually proven to be pretty useful, encircling the Russians in Germanland or Leningrad, and generally just holding them off for us, which is a really good thing. And that was kind of a big concern that I had, was that they were not going to be able to do that. You know, effectively hold out the Russians so that I can fight against the more the larger armies. So yeah, they are succeeding wonderfully, and I'm very proud of them. I hope they keep doing what they're doing. Keep up the good work, boys, and we can defeat our enemies. Still though, we need more men. I need more troops, I need more guns, I need more tanks. Yes, it seems like in today's age you can never have too much of anything, especially when it comes to tanks. You could always use more tanks as far as I'm concerned. Also, we are modernizing like whole sections of the map here that don't have paved roadways. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, we have a shortage of paved roadways, factories, and all sorts of stuff. So yes, this is kind of... Ooh, Tajikistan declared war on the USSR. Yes, welcome to existence, Tajikistan. Would you like to join up with us? We are doing our damnedest to try to beat the Ruskies here. So you are very much welcome if you decide to send us an alliance treaty. Oh, shit. Yeah, that snuck by, didn't it? Alright, so we're going to have to send that back to Rostov. And then into Kuban. Alright. Oh, sweet. Now infantry completed. Also, I wonder how much supply that army has left. It's got to be running out. Like, I mean, it's got to be running out. Uh-oh. Looks like the Russians are moving against the Latvians. Ooh, that's not good. We need to be careful. Keep that in mind. Oh, and there's an enemy tank army that's walking around us. That's also kind of a concern. What about this army? What is that? Not big enough. That's what it is. Not big enough to stop me from absolutely crushing it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep moving north with our other additional armies here. Alright, yeah, more stuff produced. Good, good. Let's merge everything into the first. Again, I wish there was just a merge all button. That would make this so much faster. But that's kind of what, like, Making History the Great War did, was it streamlined a lot of stuff and made it a lot faster, which is something I'm a big fan of. I'm also become a big fan of this game. As the more I play it, the more I enjoy it. It's actually a pretty good game. A lot of people don't give it enough credit. Even myself, back in the day, I used to hate on this game, but now I'm just having a blast playing it. I mean, these... Oh, no! Absolutely not! Move to Rostov, immediately! We gotta stop that army. How fast are we? Just as fast as them. Oh, that's not good. We cannot let them retake Voronezh. I can't even pronounce that. Okay, alright. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some tanks. We're gonna split off some tanks. Because we need to get there immediately. We cannot let them take that. Oh shit, it's going to take us 2 turns. And it's probably going to take him 1 to get there. Oh no. They're going to be able to resupply the main army. Oh, that's fucking terrible. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, good. We intercepted them. Thank God. Okay. Alright. That could have been very, very bad. USSR declared war on Finland and Sweden. Beautiful. I love it. So you know what that means, don't you? That means that we're going to request an alliance treaty. Welcome to the Polish alliance, Finland. And how about you, Sweden? I imagine you don't like the Russians either. Welcome to the Polish alliance, Sweden. Oh yes, we have made us quite the power block here. We literally are allied. This whole region is now a part of the Polish force. Look at that. Just look how sexy we look. Sometimes I am just amazed. Alright, so let's merge all this back together. Merge the 65th and the 71st into the 1st. Alright, beautiful. Bring in reinforcements into Rostov. Take more land. Show the Russians that we mean business. How big is this army? Not big enough. Again, that's my motto. But they're going to continually try to merge their forces back together, which is something we can pretty much not allow. We don't want to spread ourselves too thin, though. That's the biggest concern I have for our army. So we also need to take out this Archangel because they are being allowed too much leverage there. So we've got to stomp that. And yeah, I think everything else looks pretty good. All the units moving? Nope, not everybody's moving. Continue marching, men. March ever onward for Poland's victory. We will do this together. You and I. Oh, looks like the Russian main army is trying to break out. Which is probably smart on their part. But we can't let that happen now, can we? Oh, no. We must stop that immediately. Yes. No supplies for you, dear Ruski men. We gotta stop them. Alright, merge everything back into them. Because they basically see that my main army's getting bigger, which is scary in itself. Yes, I know. Don't worry, Russia. You don't have to tell me. Okay, time to bomb them again. So they're trying to retreat, but it looks like the only unit that got out was that one. So we're going to have to move up there, recap that. We're also going to need to take these lower regions here before they're able to build anything else in the Caucasus. More reinforcements. As you can see, I'm building a lot of infantry units because I feel like what caused our initial great army to die so horribly was the lack of health in the form of basically just size. I mean, we had lots of tanks. We were dishing out a lot of attack power, but we had no health. So we were a giant glass cannon, and they took full advantage of that because they have absolutely hundreds of divisions. Like, I mean, if we look at the main army there, it's probably made up of about 200 divisions, I think. So that's something we got to keep in mind. Oh, no. Did they attack us there? How we doing? How's that battle going? Okay, we're winning it. That's all I care about. How's my Air Force doing? We're winning it. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. We're kind of getting shot down. We should probably stop that. And they merged and made their army bigger. How did they make their army bigger? I guess they're just building more units or something? Oh, son of a bitch! They opened up the corridor. Bastards! Ah, that's not good. That's not good at all. We gotta cut them back off again. Make them lose that supply. They cannot be allowed to have supply. By God. We gotta stop this. Yes. Looking good. Continue to merge. Make the main army bigger. You know, honestly, if I got all my armies together and just attacked in like one just giant wave, we'd probably do a lot of damage. I don't know if we beat them, though. That's kind of my concern. I want to be able to beat them in one hit. I don't want to have to go back and do it all over again, if you know what I mean. Alright, we closed the corridor again, and we took their capital again. I think the Russians are starting to shake in their little boots, if you know what I'm saying. and my Air Force is just not performing up to spec. I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't realize how big an Air Force needed to be effective in this game. That's one thing I should have done better. I should have built a much bigger Air Force. I thought initially I had, what, 30 squadrons or so? I thought that was enough, but apparently that's nowhere near enough to have an effective Air Force. So that's something I'll have to keep in mind for next time when I play this, that's for sure. Alright, so what else are we going to do? We just keep moving the armies there, clear up some of these enemy forces, take them out, and how's this army doing up here? It took a little bit of damage, but it's okay. We're going to move against whatever this is, the 406th. Go ahead, do it, do some damage, crush them under the boot of Poland. Alright, so skipping a few turns ahead, you can see this is the current situation. It's not exactly bad, but it's not exactly great either, if you know what I mean. The main Russian army has managed to get a couple of reinforcements through the line. Now again, our army is still growing, but not at a pace, fast enough to really outrun them, if you know what I mean. The Russian army is big, and it's kind of bad how big this particular army is. I don't really know if we're going to be able to outpace them to build something within the next while to really beat it, I guess. And every time I try to cut supply, it seems like I'm not cutting it effectively enough, as they continually just break through the lines with their crap. That's right, look at that. See, look at it, look at it, look at it. And who is this? Who is it? Oh, it's Azerbaijan. That's not good. It's not good for us. Those oil fields, I was totally going to take those. Well, whatever. I guess might as well get them to join our alliance, as it were. They can pretty much have all those lower lands in the Caucasus there that I've been unable to conquer because I've been busy, you know, fighting, doing the real fighting and the real work. Unlike all these other smaller countries just hanging out and doing nothing. Yes, working off my gaining off of my labor. That's right, terrible. But that's okay. That's okay. As long as we beat the Russians, that's all I care about, man. I just want to beat the Soviet Union. And especially after all that shit I talked, I kind of have to. You know what I mean? I can't just be like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, we'll be fine, and then not be fine. Plus, a bunch of countries are being formed out of them, so let's just keep allying up with these guys. Yeah, that's right. We're making friends with everybody, because if we make friends with all these people, and we get them good relations, there's less of a chance that, you know, our enemies are gonna, like, friggin' rage upon us, like, doom and kill us and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Plus, we need to take all these frickin' airfields, man. They are just wrecking us with all these airplanes. They're able to bomb us from anywhere they want. Now, I don't think I need to tell you how that's a bad thing, but it's definitely a bad thing. So, merge more forces, as per usual. As you can see, this has pretty much become the same process over and over and over again, hence why I've kind of been hiding most of it, most of the work, as it were, so that you guys don't really have to be bothered watching it. That's right. But it's a lot of tediousness, moving forces and getting them in the right place and taking advantage of this Russian horde that exists. Yeah. Oh, and look, they're just taking back more land. Look, they took back Stalingrad again. Nothing new there. The same place we fought over like 30 frickin' times. At least we're getting these oil fields out here by the Urals and whatnot. That's good. We kind of need those. Yes, take advantage of that. I wish the, what is this? Tajikistan. I wish Tajikistan would move further to the north. It would be really nice if they could take advantage of, you know, the Russian weakness. Wow, I didn't realize how crippled their army was. This must be all they have left, really, is that force there. So, yeah, we got to keep that in mind. Merge our forces together. Yes. And I'm building a bunch of bombers, too. Maybe give us a better chance of bringing down our opponents. We've been fighting them for too long. Maybe give us more of an air force to do more damage. Look at all these tanks I just built. Oh, this is going to be great. We're going to add all these into the army, and then we're going to see how big it gets. I guarantee it's going to be, like, super big nasty. That's right, super big nasty. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say the Great Russian Bear doesn't seem so great anymore. Oh, look at all those highways that just got completed. Sweet. Alright, so I should probably explain what I mean. Well, first of all, our Air Force has gone a little bit bigger. We've added in, a couple squadrons, give us a little bit more firepower. Give us that edge we might need. But really what I mean is the First Army is about to be merged. Yeah, look at that. Do you see that size, dear comrades? 9,639, made up of 23 artillery divisions, 44 tank divisions, and 33 infantry divisions. That's right. Now, if a division roughly equals about 10,000 men, that would mean that's 330,000, 440,000, and 230,000. That means we have assembled well over 1 million men to bring down the great Russian bear once and for all. If we defeat this army here, then victory is ours. That's right. Now this is a day that I almost thought would never come, because for a long time we have fought desperately to gain even the tiniest of ground against our opponent. But now finally our time has come. The Russian Air Force has been grounded, captured in western Siberia, and defeated. All that remains truly of Russian resistance is this army. And you best believe I'm going to bring that son of a bitch down, burning to the ground. No mercy from the Commissar, that's for damn sure. What's their power? Okay, it's still 7,000. Alright, I'm gonna merge those last bit of tank units there, and we're gonna finish this bitch. So the grand total of the First Army is 10,665 offensive power. That's right. Again, well over 1 million men are posed to strike into Tula, bringing down the last vestiges of the Russian force. And oh my god, my Air Force just got all shot down. That sucks. But that's okay. They did their duty and did a hell of a lot of damage, bringing down plenty of divisions. So here we go. Let this be the end of the Russians. Oh god. I hope we win. I really hope we win. Did I mention... Oh, gee. We won. We finally won. Wow. Oh my god, those casualties are horrendous. We lost well over 500,000 men, possibly even 600,000 men. But finally, we have broken the back of the Russian bear. That's right, comrades. We have won. Now, the war may not have ended in earnest, but trust me when I say this is a complete and total victory as far as I'm concerned. We have allies abroad all over the place. That's right. We own these regions. We own these regions in one giant Polish alliance of death and destruction. Yes, and nobody's gonna tell us what to do. Even though we're still in second place, I'm kind of weird about that, but whatever. The important part is, we have defeated the Soviet Union in mortal combat. And now they will fall bit by inevitable bit. And I'm cool with that, bro. I'm totally cool with that. Anyway, this has been Commissar, bro. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This is kicked ass. And this isn't over yet. Or is it? Should we end it here? Maybe we should keep going. I'll let you guys decide. This has been CB, and I'll see you all next time.